Hi friends, I just created a video a few minutes ago, but it was so windy, it was hard to listen to, so I'm doing it again. Becky Edwards here, Purpose Driven Motherhood. I have a quick story to share with you of why it matters so very much that we follow our promptings that God gives us. So several days ago, I was in the afternoon out in our front yard watching my three little granddaughters. We were having fun. I had taught my 3-year-old granddaughter how to ride a bike with training wheels. She was just on cloud 9. And then a neighbor girl from across the street who's about 9 came over and was playing with them so sweetly, and we were just having so much fun, and it was a happy afternoon. And then my teenage son, who needed a ride to some job training, said, "Mom, we gotta go," and he was in a hurry. And so I went in and told my daughter, you know, it's your turn to watch the girls. And by the time I got back out to the Suburban with my son, I couldn't see the 3 little granddaughters or the 9-year-old or my daughter. And I figured, well, maybe they're in the backyard or looking at the chickens or whatever. And so we got in the Suburban, and I buckled up and I got ready to reverse, put the car in reverse. And I had this distinct feeling, walk around the vehicle, walk all the way around the vehicle first. I was like, okay, I better follow that. Ugh. And what I did not know is that my view, well, what I didn't realize is that because my view was, blocked. I'm actually going to walk out here for a second. Hopefully it won't be too noisy from the wind. But here's my Suburban, and next to it is my daughter's van. And the van was blocking the view. I couldn't see who was coming from the side, because they were behind the van. And as I walked back there, I saw this cute little 9-year-old girl who was walking right next to my beautiful 3-year-old granddaughter riding that little bike right towards the back of the Suburban. And they had no idea what would have just happened. And oh my goodness, I was overflowing with gratitude to Heavenly Father for giving me that prompting and for helping me listen to it. Even though we were in a hurry, even though it could have been tempting not to listen to that, just absolutely overflowing with gratitude. So my invitation for you and me is to make a commitment right now, right here, to follow the promptings God gives you. You never know. You never know the good that you're going to do, or the protection you're going to give someone, or you could save a life, or you could save a spiritual life, or you could help someone who's lonely feel like someone cares. You could be that lighthouse that someone needs in a dark time. So follow those promptings. In fact, my favorite quote, I have several, but one of them is from Julie Beck, where she says, "The ability to qualify for, act on, and receive and act on personal revelation is the single most important skill we can acquire in this life." That's a bold statement. And then President Monson has a beautiful quote where he said something like, "The sweetest experience is when you feel a prompting and you act on it, and then you find out that it was an answer to somebody's prayer or somebody's need." And you know what? Heavenly Father, He could do all of that on His own. He doesn't need us. He's more powerful than we are. He could do it all, but He doesn't. He chooses to let us be tools in His hands because it blesses us so much. So much. So let's make a commitment right now to follow those promptings we feel, and it will make a difference. I promise. Have a great Sabbath.